physically, how does it feel like getting like shot?
Yo.
And we can cut this out if you don't want to answer.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Because like I can't imagine.
No,
like,
no, I'm gonna tell
mentally-
you. I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you the truth. I got shot 2 times, so it's like both of them felt different. You know what I'm talking about?
Where were the locations that?
The first time I got shot was in my torso, in my back, and it came out my side right here.
Blood clot.
And the second time I got shot was in my hand and in my leg. One was in the hood, in the south, like where I'm from, like where I used to hang out. So that one, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But fucking that one was like fucking. That one, the first one didn't hurt. Like it hurt. Remember, yo, I'm running. Shit's happening.
Adrenaline.
You don't notice it like that.
I mean, no, my adrenaline. Yo, you notice it. Trust me. It felt like because I'm running. It felt like a punch, but it felt like even like a harder than a. Actually, it felt like a real hard punch. That's when you know you got hit. But your adrenaline is running so much that like you don't really feel it. You know what I'm saying? When you get shot, actually, the worst days are the second and third and fourth day. Those days are worse when you get shot. Like when you get shot, it's like, oh fuck, yeah, you got shot. You know what I mean? When you fucking are in the hospital bed and you wake up and you're like, oh shit, that's it. You're like, yo, I know that shit hurts. I know niggas know. Like,
Every language.
niggas know you're in the bed like, holy shit.
So,
Holy
I'm
fuck,
sorry,
I
I got a
still think
follow up question, my nigga, because you said one of them went through, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the other ones, did they had to take that bitch out?
Everything went through.
Oh fuck, okay.
So like, I got, even look, I got shot on my hand right here. Even in this guy's video, I don't know this guy cut, but in his video, I'll be in the video with my fucking cast on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got
yeah,
where I got shot. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You see when nigga talk about like Toronto? Like my story of Toronto and anybody else's story of Toronto is different. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Cause like my story is like I never hopped off the porch. Like I was doing this. Like a man like this guy was like he knows my
facts.
family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So you're like he knows my dad.
Yep.
My dad died when I was in grade 3. So if my dad died in grade 3, that's how you know how long he knows me. You know what I'm talking about? Like this is my family. You know what I mean? Like he knows me. Like you know what I mean? Like I know like his mom and them are my auntie and my uncle. You know what I mean? Like
shout out Mama
like
Dukes.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like niggas know like, buddy, my dad died when I was in grade 3. So it's like I'm not like, how do I say like
You're not new to this.
I'm not
You're
new
true
to this shit, basically.
You're true
like,
to this, man.
buddy,
Yeah.
buddy, you're the most important people in life is your mom, dad, your brother, your sister, and your fucking kids. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like fuck. When you lose your dad, it's like. And so even when you lose other niggas, it's like fuck. It hurts, and it's like fuck. And it's like I'm so numb because I lost my dad when I was in grade 3.
Yeah.
So it's like all this just like
Since then, it's just been.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're numb to this shit. Like, literally, I've been to funerals. I've been to more funerals than graduations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
I'm like, I swear to you, I'm not even lying to you. And that's the difference between like my Toronto story and the next nigga Toronto story. The next nigga Toronto story is like, he just wanted to be in
Yeah,
this shit.
just wanted to be.
It's
in
just
it,
a
trying to get
wannabe
the
shit.
money,
Like,
trying to
I
get the
grew in
car
this
and
shit. My
Yeah,
dad,
yeah.
like my uncles, my cousins, my whole like my blood, like my like it's not like this is where I try to tell fucking Friday. You know what I mean? This is where I try to tell Friday because I'm like, but the difference between Toronto and LA, like Toronto niggas, a lot of Toronto niggas, if you go look at their parents, they're good people.
Yeah.
Their moms are good and their dads are good. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
They chose to be fucking bad and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or sometimes I'm gonna say they chose to be bad because sometimes mom and dad are there, but they're just in the wrong area. They grew up in Jane and Finch, they grew up in Rexdale, they grew up in the Verne. So it's a habitat, you know what I mean? You have to adapt to your habitat.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? You get what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like majority of the time it's like, buddy, like in Toronto, mom and dads are there. Niggas have their mom and dad to call, they're around. You know what I'm talking about? Like
That's true.
Yeah.
so it's like the new gang banging shit is like niggas just grew into it. In LA, your mom's a blood and crip. Your grandma and grandpa is a blood and crip, and your great grandma and grandpa is a blood and crip. How the fuck aren't you not a blood and crip?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
you don't
about?
have a choice. Like
This is where it becomes cultural.
Yeah.
It's a culture thing. To us, gangbanging shit's like, oh, these guys are fucking gangbanging because they're gangbanging. And these niggas areas in LA and shit, this is their culture. You know what I mean? And like at that era where we started going in, that's where like the culture started going in. Remember, LA niggas are coming to Toronto. You know what I'm talking about? Like shit was really happening at these times where it's like, you know what I'm talking about? And it was like feet on land, no social media. You know what I mean? Like you have to be out there. You have to really be, you know what I mean? Like niggas is, you want to be a blood or Crip, you're getting initiated. And then when you're initiated, then you're really like, you're out there doing missions, robbing people, robbing stores. You're doing this like, it's not like I wanted, like a man right now could fucking just go to the studio and make a hit. Bless, shoot what, no, one, but a man could go to the store right now and just be like fucking, okay, I do something at the store, come back, go to the studio, I have a hit, and he's a guy. Even right now, in this era, a man can have a hit, niggas will hear it, and the whole hood will come out. Back in the day, you would have a hit and niggas would be like, nigga, you're a bitch ass nigga. You're not even shooting a fucking video on the block.
Facts.
Don't even shoot a video on the block. If you think you can shoot a video on the block, you're getting your ass beat. Niggas won't even, that's what niggas are like. There were talented niggas, but you're talking about shit that you're not doing where niggas will really pull your card. You know what I mean? Niggas will really punch you in your face and do you in. They're not even shooting you. Niggas will like treat you like a real bitch. You know what I mean? Like, that was the real time. Niggas will see you on the road and they're really testing your gangster shit. Now, like, the gangster shit can't even get tested. You know what I mean? Now it's just strictly no fighting zone. You know what I mean? But those times it's like hands on land. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's fight. No much. How much? Yo, this is what I'm trying to tell you too. Do you think these new niggas have ever been to fights? How much? Go ask
I
them.
feel like they don't know how to fight. That's why they just. That's why they just bring out.
Nigga?
Yeah.
Crash out.
Go ask these young niggas how much fights they been in. They can count on their hands and their feet. Nigga, I've been getting my ass kicked from my bro, my cousin, my sister. You know what I'm talking about? Like niggas been losing and winning. Older bros,
They're sending you out on fights and shit too, my nigga.
Right now, it's like, fam, you beat up your little cousin. He's gonna go get that tool and fucking spin on you. He's not even listening. Like, I told you not to put your hands on me. You know what I'm talking about? It's a whole different era right now.
They're on too much drill shit, dog. It's crazy.
But I think fighting is good for like growing up as men.
100%.
Like
Fighting's
you
so
have to
important.
learn how to fight
Let me get that later.
because it shows you what you're made of. Like during a real fight, like how far you're willing to keep going.
Fighting's so important, even like in schools. This is what it is now. This is what even me and this guy were talking about. You see in schools now, back in the day, okay, yo, you kick off with a you. Even me and this guy, I remember me and this guy kicked off at school. Remember that? Me and this guy kicked off at school in Grey Hour. This guy's like, yo, I'm gonna call my older bro and them. I'm like, what? Call them. Like, and I know his older bro and them are gonna bust my ass if they catch me too. You know what I'm talking about? It was like really like that. But like at those times, there's no social media. There's no phones or nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? So it's like, even if niggas see each other, niggas fight or something, niggas can hang after and shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like in LA, like you could catch a fade with a nigga from your block, and it's not gonna be smoked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the levels where back in the day and now is. You know what I mean? Like niggas will argue and fight. Now, like you go on. Now, fight happens at school. Everyone's phones out. Boom.
Yeah.
Whoever loses is coming back with the ratchet. Someone's getting popped. You know what I mean? Why do you think niggas are dying at school? All these kids are getting shot at school because this is what's happening. Niggas can't fight because they never grew up fighting, so they're just getting embarrassed. And it's like even back in our days. Let's say even back in our because I can't even blame these kids because back in our day we didn't have social media. If we had social media, buddy, I remember I was in school and a nigga fucking blacked my eye. If that was on social media, I would have fucking came back and did something. So I could, I feel it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a real nigga. I understand everything. Like, nigga, you win and lose something. But niggas don't want to lose on the fucking...
They want to lose on the ground.
in front of the world.
In the world.
Career ender, bro.
Nigga, man, how much fights have you seen in fucking... In the States, in UK, like, you're getting a worldwide L. This is why people want to fucking kill themselves and people that are not strong enough. But, like, back in our days, you have to take your L's and keep it... Time I see niggas get their ass beat and come back and they're the sickest niggas alive. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what makes you. It's not making these niggas. These niggas is like, fuck. They're not even talking or anything.